The river flows without a sun, a moon, or shifting seasons. It is a world of constant mist, where souls arrive at the bank, board a boat, and cross into whatever waits beyond. The ferryman serves as a neutral component of this crossing. He does not speak. He does not remember the faces of those he carries. In a reality that never changes, there is no practical reason to distinguish one soul from the next. This loop represents the ferryman's existence. It is a closed system. Because every crossing is identical, the system has no nodes or data points, no markers to indicate that time is actually passing. Memory requires a departure from the norm to anchor itself. In a world of perfect repetition, the mind stays blank because there is nothing unique to record. A specific soul eventually breaks the stasis. She steps into the boat with a quiet composure, looking at the gray horizon with the expression of someone who is still processing a thought. Most souls clutch the wood in a panic. She rests her hand on the edge, her fingertips hovering just above the surface, as if she's waiting for the water to recognize her. The ferryman finds himself watching her. She lacks the finality of the others. She carries a sense of being unfinished, a quality that forces him to pay attention. This small deviation in behavior acts as a catalyst. By providing a single point of interest, she creates the first crack in the ferryman's mechanical cycle. She returns to the boat across many different lives. While her conscious mind cannot recall the river, her body retains a faint, instinctive familiarity with the ferryman's presence. This graph tracks the accumulation effect. Each time she repeats a gesture, a specific tilt of the head, or a pause before stepping off, it adds a new data point. Over time, these small repetitions build into a significant curve of recognition. During one crossing, she looks at him with genuine curiosity. She is searching his face, trying to find the source of a memory she can't quite reach. The ferryman begins to feel a subtle tension before she even arrives. He is no longer just moving an oar. He is waiting for a specific person, a feeling that contradicts the very nature of the river. This is the quiet mechanics of a connection forming. It isn't a sudden explosion, but the steady, undeniable recognition of a pattern emerging from the void. On their longest journey together, the mist becomes so thick that the far shore disappears. The boat drifts into a heavy, silent stall. She reaches down and submerses her hand fully in the water, breaking the glass-like surface. Then she speaks 4 words. "Have we met?" If the ferryman speaks now, he breaks his role entirely. A single answer would anchor his existence in her mind, giving them both something to hold on to once the boat reaches the shore. He remains silent.
He adheres to the rules of the crossing, choosing the familiarity of his duty over the uncertainty of a shared future. As she leaves the boat for the last time, she offers a faint hope. "I think I would remember you." Because the ferryman hesitated, the connection remains frozen. It is a moment of high potential that can never be realized because it was never spoken aloud. Eons pass in the gray light. The rhythm of the oar and the anonymity of souls eventually begin to smooth over the ferryman's memories. When she finally returns, the recognition is gone. She does not look at him, nor reach for the water. She is just another passenger. We return to the accumulation graph. Without active reinforcement to lock it in place, a connection suffers rapid entropy. As she steps off the boat and disappears into the mist, the historical data points vanish, and the graph plummets to 0. A one-sided memory can never survive the weight of time. Without the courage to anchor the relationship in the present, the past is eventually erased. The ferryman is still there, holding the same oar, but the neutrality he once enjoyed is gone, replaced by the weight of his unspoken words. He stops looking at the souls he carries. He no longer searches, because the possibility of being known has been permanently removed from the system. He is left to carry a fading impression of her, a ghost recognition that he feels slipping away with every stroke of the oar. By choosing the safety of silence, the ferryman guaranteed his own isolation. He remains in the crossing, tethered to a memory that is, and will always be, unfinished.